Let's see. Let me see. Y'all know I'm new to this, but I ain't true to this. Oh. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Step in my room. I got a little something special for you in my room. I know you gonna like it. Giving honor, of course, to the Most High. Inviting in the spirit of wisdom and truth as we step into these universal energies: air, water, fire, and earth. Inviting you in, whatever species you identify with today. Come on in. Y'all know I don't usually do the love readings, and now Spirit got me up late doing a late night love reading, and he already said, left it wet. Left it wet. And I said, that's not good, because when the great Pimp C said it, he was speaking of dealing with somebody else's boo, right? And so it's like he hit it first, like Ray J energy. He hit it first. And then then as I was contemplating, it said, what if they not dealing with somebody else and they do that because that's the mentality, because they fear they partner is messing with somebody else, so they like, I better do it first. I don't know. Either way is like multiple partners or potential multiple partners. That could be just lingering energy. Have somebody out in somebody's head. Out in somebody's head, creating scenarios. So we're going to see what the real scenario is. You know, I'm spirit-led, cornbread fed. We go break this thing on down and see what the real deal is. I'm going to pull a card and see where we at. Spirit already showed us the flamingo. The flamingo is all about love, devotion, strong relationships, monogamous relationships. That was the best part for me. Not just any kind of relationship, but strong relationships. Okay? Long lasting bonds is what he said. So I was down for that energy. So I wasn't too nervous about coming and doing this love reading. But we got the Two of Swords, so it's like it could be some blocked communication or some money problems going on. That was one of the energies of today, a 6th day. I always remember to not let finances stop you, because love is love, right? You don't have to have money to do what you love or be with the one that you love. Like, even if you want to take them out on a date, it's all kinds of free stuff that you can do. We know you can't have romance without finance. You do got to pay bills, water, and all of that old stuff. But don't let that affect your relationship, your love life. Because even when you die, they still going to be sending bills around. But the 6th day, it's about love and romance. Leaving it wet. The proof is in the pudding. Somebody whipped, or somebody wants you to whip it on them. Somebody, you either make somebody mad or somebody make you mad. Or it could just be steamy, passionate encounters. I don't know. Because the 8 of Wands energy did come out. 8 of Wands energy is all about wildness, spontaneousness, whirlwind, love affairs, romances. So that's some good energy as well. I like that too. But it is a block. Somebody have pulled their energy back. Somebody done lost respect for somebody. You, them, or somebody in your energy. Somebody is looking at something or saw something that they want to communicate. Right? The flamingo energy. Somebody might want to flirt with somebody. Might see somebody and want to do a little bit of flirting. You know what I'm saying? You got them got to stealth. You understand me? Somebody seen you and went, or you seen somebody and went doing. No, I'm a widow. Make sure y'all check out that description box. Make sure y'all check out that description box. Because it's a couple of ways that you can give. We are friends to the widows. I'm a widow. I'm always looking for ways to reach out as we should. You want me to open my mouth while I'm chewing and show you my teeth? That's disgusting. But anyway, go check out that last video. It might be something in there that you would like to see. But yeah, this energy is, the proof is in the pudding. Gas, somebody gas, some either starting, igniting, or something gaining momentum, gaining power. I'm going to pour on the past energy, past influences. I'm going to pour on what you need, what they need, how to compromise. I'm going to pour outcome. I'm going to pour on what's then caught this flamingo eye. It's blue. So I don't know if somebody had a conversation that just was like, oh my God. I don't know if somebody is looking at something finally, truthfully, or if somebody got their eyes on something they determined to have. Flamingo energy. Somebody got the doing, the doing. You're doing the doing. And then I'll put outcome. So let's get started. I'm going to lay the energies out, then we'll talk about them. Something moving. Look. People that wasn't eye to eye. Gotta go closer. This divine feminine don't have no head. Divine masculine. Divine feminine not talking. Divine masculine and divine feminine not seeing eye to eye. Still connected though, they backs is still touching, but that's that past energy. Is like still connected through the past or from the past or something about the past. Or probably something about what I'm about to pour, right? Let's see. What's this past energy that's keeping you and them connected? What's this past energy? The proof is in the pudding. Evidence has already been established. Somebody is sacred. Somebody is heavily respected. So if somebody had options, remember I said somebody pulled their energy back or lost some respect for somebody. Past energy is promises, reverence, respect, pledges, right? Vows. Monks and nuns is always about vows. It's like somebody's still connected because of the vows that they made, the pledges that they made, the respect that they have for somebody. Respect, the pledge, and the vow. That's what's driving somebody. That's the hunger, because somebody know how pure monks and nuns are pure. They silent. They definitely silent. They don't talk. Right? But that's what's driving somebody. Like, that's what's making the challenge of somebody not talking. Maybe this divine feminine energy. It could be a earth sign or a water sign, or it could be a lady. That's what's got this person like insatiable now. It's just driving them. Look, forgiveness. Somebody wants some forgiveness. Somebody that you live with. They want forgiveness. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff that went on in their relationship. Want forgiveness. We gonna break this thing on down. They remembering the pledge, getting back to their vows. It's the vows that they made that make them want to continue. Like, they don't want to give it up. They know what they said. You know what you said. You don't want to give it up. You know what you said. It's like y'all are vowing to, because that's what's holding it together, both of y'all. The thing that's connecting y'all. That is established truth. That's fact. Somebody know where they stand. They know what it is. They know what they want. They know who respect them and who don't, or who deserve they respect and who don't. So let's pour. Well, what's this? The eye of this flamingo, not the eye of the tiger, but the eye of the flamingo. The eye of the flamingo, but the eye of the flamingo is good though. It's a monogamous person, a person that have strong love, committed to love and devotion. Okay, committed to love and devotion and long-term relationship, long-lasting bonds. I like that. Let's see what's in this flamingo's eye. What they determined to have, looking at something they determined to have. Five of Pentacles energy. They determined to have some playtime with somebody, but I feel like kids, other women, the children, money problems is really was blocking it, right? Like Five of Pentacles energy. But I feel like that's what they putting behind it, because look, it's behind the pentacle. Even though they saw it, that's their determination, right? Determined. How do you work this thing? Yeah, I know. I'm a 80s baby, so I'm a fresh 80 baby. It's one of the beginning of the prototypes. I'm a little slow to this. But Five of Pentacles, one is missing though. Like a missed opportunity because of other women or children involved or money problems. You know what I'm saying? But they back is turned to that. That's good. They back is turned to that, or your back is turned to that, even though it's like you see it, you recognize it. Yeah, justice is here. This is divine truth. It is what it is. Right? Karma is being served. Everybody get what they deserve. Everybody get what they deserve. Well, somebody's looking at, yeah, definitely what caused this blockage. That's what it says. Somebody definitely lost respect for somebody because they caused lack. They looking at a situation like where they was lacking in the situation. Where they was lacking, or where you was lacking. Somebody was lacking. If you wasn't lacking, then they looking at how they was lacking. If you know you was on point and you did everything, then they looking at where they failed you. They're trying to get clarity. Yeah, because either somebody getting cut off or somebody then got cut off. Justice. Getting cut off or then got cut off. Somebody like, please save her for me. I don't know, somebody cut their baby mama off or something. Found out the truth. Somebody baby mama was trying to play mind games with her. Trying to hold the kids over the, use the kids against them. Like I always tell people, do not let anybody hold your kids over you. Soon as they trigger and they try to play that game with you, you got to remember you is a soldier in the army of the Most High, and soldiers can't take kids on the battlefield. So at some point you're gonna have to be separated from them kids, and if it comes to a point where somebody try to play you by using your kids over you, separation, you reverse that. Remember, that's how you overcome the enemy. You do a them on them, and you be glad about it, because you a soldier. You can't take kids. What you got to do, kids can't go. The divine's trying to lead you, so it's almost like the art of detachment. That's what I said. We are in the art of releasing. This is a year of tying up loose ends, because everybody can't go. Not even your kids, not even your baby mama. Everybody can't go. I'm gonna use the romance angels, but somebody want to talk about it. Like if somebody been reflecting or a final decision has been made, it's a conversation they want to be had. Somebody want to talk about it. Somebody want to be free. I want to be free. Oh Lord! Somebody just want to break from the weekend, from the kids for the weekend. Like, dang, can we just get away? Like somebody begging their mama or grandma, can you please take the kids? But Spirit said all you have to do is ask. Yeah, somebody wanna get away, get away, get away, get away, get away now. Let's see what you need. Spirit, show us what the viewer needs. Heart-to-heart conversation. Your love life is being influenced by upbringing or spiritual paths and children. Somebody want to have a child. Somebody trying to trap somebody, women and children. Remember I said that was one of the things that was lingering. They looking at how somebody tried to put a child on somebody. Somebody want a child so bad that they just won't let it go. That's why you got to be honest. That's why Spirit said have these heart-to-heart conversations, especially because we entering today. We entering into a season over the next 3 to 10 days is the strongest energy of new relationships and the end to relationships. So remember, you have to get completely out of one relationship to go into a new relationship, or else you're repeating the same, you starting karmic cycles over and over again. So know that you have to be all the way single. So if you are going into a new relationship, even if you are going back to start a new phase with somebody in a relationship, you have to start with heart-to-heart conversations. Like this dude that I was dating, he would always say, oh, you go have my baby, you go have my baby. But I used to always stop him and say, I don't want kids. Like, I don't want no more kids. Like, please. Like, if that's what you want, then you should honestly move on. Right? Like, be free, go live your heart's desire. But at the beginning, that's when you have these conversations. You don't wait till you get in the thick of something, bind it to somebody, and then switch up. I don't know. So It's what you need is heart-to-heart conversations. You need some honesty. You need to honestly discuss your feelings and let them honestly discuss their feelings, because it's like somebody got somebody hand up, like trying to force them to answer. You have to let them be them. But you can be you at all times. You can't be nobody but you. It said religious factors. You need some influence, some religious influence, or more spirituality in your path, or just some more schooling, some more coaching, upbringing. That's what it say. It's being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Perspective. You may need a new perspective. You definitely need to protect your crown. Protect your crown chakra. Right? You are sacred. Protect your dreams. Use your intelligence. Pay attention to your dreams. Like, instead of focusing on somebody somebody is so focused on children and family and they kids that you done forgot your own dreams. Somebody children have been taken from them, like literally taken from them, and somebody just want their children back in the what you need. But I feel like first, that's where it goes back to your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. You need to focus on something higher than that. A higher, so yeah, justice right behind the higher, the emperor. Right, instead, Spirit said focus on your power. Okay, what they need. What they need. They need. They need a breakthrough. They need. Let's see. Just what they need, Spirit. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. They need to stop and smell the roses and realize they deserve love, but they can't get it until they release an ex. That's what I was saying. Confirmation rules the nation. You can't start something new until you get out of whatever else you got going. You have to be completely pure. It says they need trust. I told you somebody was like hitting it first because they left it wet for somebody because they feel like their partner is sleeping around on them. So they go do it first. Empty they bowel. You know how they say keep them fed, full, and they bowels empty, and then you can keep them. Somebody leave it with so they can keep them, but that ain't gonna keep them. Because it be emotional bonds, don't have nothing to do with witness or none of that. So they definitely need some trust. And they need a soulmate. Like, they need somebody that they can hold. They say they need somebody they can hold and touch, and that touch their soul. They want somebody they can trust. They want somebody that they can have and hold, okay? Yeah, but then that means that they have some work to do. They have to express themselves honestly. It's like they holding back. It says this is your soulmate. They need to understand that this is a soulmate connection. It's deeper than past life. Yeah. They need to know that y'all have known each other before. And they need to know holding on to they past. That's where they're having to free. So they might be holding on to past things. relationships or perspectives that they need to let go of. They need to let go of past things that came between y'all. They need to express themselves, and they need to be more romantic. They need to give you some flowers. Yeah, you can buy your own flowers, and that's cool. But it's just something about when somebody bless you with the gift, right? Bless you with it. Flowers came up in the proof in the pudding, right? That just make it more steamy, make the love more steamy. Okay, make somebody I heard make them more submissive. I ain't know that. Now I don't know. I used to well. We always, us ladies, we love to get flowers. That's what I was gonna say. It make you wanna be aware of who you receiving these flowers from. Right? Be aware of flatterers. Yeah, flowers is cool, but the intentions behind the giving. If they giving love out of love, which this person needs to make romantic gestures and give love out of love, give flowers out of flower, it'll make somebody more submissive. Make your sex life more steamy. I know that's right. Cause then they know they not getting the flowers just because somebody done messed up. They getting it because they want to express their feelings, their emotions. Honestly, the ties, the sense. It's the sense that's gonna spark the renewal. The sense that spark the feelings and the memories from the past. Remember, it's the pledges that was already made. It's the pledges that was already made. Let's see how y'all can compromise. So this is for somebody that I guess, you need compromising in all situations, even if you separating. Like, don't be busting out nobody windows out their car. Like, hey, it's a way we can compromise. Don't be battling, like, if somebody's battling somebody with child custody, it's a way you can compromise, right? You be honest. Let the other person speak. Let the other person have their time. Especially if children are involved, that is a soulmate. So you're creating souls, a divine union. Those people don't just come together. You creating babies with somebody. It's a divine lesson or blessing. Because our kids, I'm just saying. Kids are lessons or blessings. But let's see what you can do, what y'all need that you can do to compromise between you. Admire. Somebody admires. You look, underlying energy, releasing an ex-spouse or somebody that they separated from. Some people need to release somebody that they was just living with. Somebody need to separate somebody they was married to. Release your ex. Yeah. We got new love here and let go of control issues. And you get new love because somebody was deceitful. Somebody let finances get in the way. Or somebody failed to recapture the romance. So I hope if you haven't lost your partner yet, then this is a wake-up call, a powerful one. But reconciliation and flew right over here on top of the flamingo. Monogamous, strong bond. I can't let you go. Somebody's devoted. Devoted. True love. I don't know. I don't like the green screen. Like, I'm gonna have to practice more with the green screen. But reconciliation flew right over the devoted, loving partner. I like that. Compromise. Get your flirt on. What to compromise? Get to know each other. Those are those conversations. Get to know each other. Speak from the heart. Be open. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves, the bond deepens. So you may have been in a relationship with them, had kids and everything for some of y'all, right? Or just been in a long-term relationship up to 5 years, right? So you might never even really got to know this person. Like, even out of that long, all that time, you still never really probably got to experience that person. And Spirit said, if you is somebody that you are getting back together with, because you got past life out here twice, reconciliation, somebody from your past, right? Actually open up, actually be your true self. And engagement, higher level of commitment, compromise. How do you make it, how do you help somebody with their trust issues and help somebody to open up and give somebody the family that they always wanted? You have to take the relationship to another level. That's the compromise. If you're not willing to do that, then you don't want to get with them as far as reconciliation. But it says divine timing is at play in your life. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel like if you don't want to reconcile with somebody, you are definitely in attraction energy. But you have to definitely stop and pay attention or you go miss it. You miss the whole connection. Proof is in the pudding. But I feel like this strong energy from somebody that you already know. Somebody that you already had dealings with. It said it's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for? Let's see. What's worth waiting for? Just as your time. Your actions. Your spouse is worth waiting for. Your spouse had to separate themselves from a situation, a couple of situations, pull their power back. Wow. I feel like if your spouse ended something or you ended something, however it is, the world card is out here. Completion. It sparks somebody. Ace of Wands energy, Knight of Wands energy, sudden movement though, right? To start pull their power back. Look, no explanations. Just give me here. Give it here. And then Five of Swords, Five of Wands energy, conflict, confusion, left somebody in sorrow. And now look, they done pulled their power back. Knight of Pentacles energy, and they want to come back. It's worth waiting for. Justice in this situation is worth waiting for. So that means you don't rush right out of something and get into no rebound relationship or nothing like that. Then you might lose your chance, lose a special gift. Spirit said the Knight of Pentacles, something you can have, something you can hold. I told you they want to give you a solid offer because they want somebody they can have in the hole. Like, I feel like somebody want to replace like work with love. Somebody want to take a time out. I told you, want to get away. It's worth waiting for them. This communication. Oh, This communication. Somebody waiting for some communication. Just keep waiting. It's all about how you wait. It's all about how you wait. Let's see. Outcome. And then we'll break this thing on down. I want to see the feelings that's driving you and the feelings that's driving them. And what's stopping y'all. What's the outcome? The highest outcome possible. Highest outcome possible. The City of Gems. We just did the video about Jim Henson's Fraggle Rock. That's inner earth. That's Eden energy. Something you will be able to digest. Something that will be passionate. Sparks flying. That'll it'll be lifelong, like that flamingo energy. It'll be a conscious relationship. So, and it's divine will, okay? That's the highest level. Remember I said these are partnerships. If you have children, you had to have this child. You had to come together to have those children. If this is a partner, children not involved, you know, you not ready to have your children, or you just don't have a desire to have none right now, or you past the age of having them right now, but yo boo, and when y'all come together, it's divine will. It was meant to happen that way. Past life relationship. Reconciliation is like finally getting on the right page. Look at the angels getting ready to sing and be happy. Like the angels biting their nails. Somebody got the angels biting their nails. You understand me? Golden seal. Golden seals go take discipline. Definitely go take discipline. Outcome. Rooted in. Wow. Grounded. Higher level of commitment. I like that. Full of knowledge. Faithful. A connection to spirits like a ram in the bush, the lotus flower. Through these challenges are going to be a part of the story. I know, that's what I was thinking before I came on. Oh my God. Before I came on, I was like, I hit 1,000 subscribers. And I always, you know, that was one of my goals. Of course, we all have that 1,000 subscriber goal. And so I'm just going along, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I looked up and a lady was in the comments, or man, I don't know who it was, but I just got a glimpse. I was in the reading, I got a glimpse, and it said she only need 2 more subscribers. And I was like, I had to stay focused because I was like, I only needed 2 more from 1,000. I was like, what, Lord? And this, mind you, this is just the other day. So I had to stay focused. And it was like, she was like a secret angel. Y'all got the angels biting their nail. Even the angels is rooting for y'all. It's divine will. You gotta be fearless, man. And that challenge, like I overcame that, and the gift is, I mean, I don't even know what the gift is gonna be. I don't even know what the gift is gonna be. I'm waiting to see what the end is gonna be. We talked about that in the last video. You know, we talked about that in the last video. I expect great things, but it might not come in the way that I thought it was gonna look. It's still gonna be something stable, healthy. And I feel like y'all too. I feel like y'all too. This is something that's already, it's divine, it's written. Fraggle Rock, gems, outcome, ducked off, underground, private. Somebody sealing the deal. Highest outcome possible. Let's see. Oh, a cut that good for ya. In Maine. Okay. I'll be good to you. Good to you. Good to you. I like that energy. Overcoming the challenges. Challenges are just a part of success, y'all. And the secret angels is worth waiting for, worth fighting for. People are always there. Don't lose hope. This relationship, these money problems, like I said, bills gonna be coming when you gone. Credit card bills, light bills, they gonna continue to rotate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and when I tell that story about my 1,000 subscribers, get hitting my 1,000 subscribers, like, I can't tell the story without telling about my secret angel, the person that was rooting me on. And whoever you come into union with, that's gonna be the same. Like, they won't be able to tell their story without you, and you won't be able to tell your story without them. It's just, that's how intertwined it is. I'm looking at the way these cards, they holding each other. They constantly intertwined. More so on them, what they need to do. Like I said, they need to be more, I feel like they need to get a little closer for sure. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I feel like however you've been receiving, like, you might have been a little immature. You might need to grow up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Childish is out here. You might need to grow up, mature a little bit. But that comes in getting to know each other. It ain't gonna happen overnight. That's why you put it in for the long run. Okay? Yeah, put it in for the long run. Let's see, let's pull some more. Well, let's get grounded first. And see why y'all. Let's get grounded. Oh, because even if y'all together, y'all not together. It's still cold. What is cold towards somebody? Y'all in a cold place. On the brink of death. Like, it's not, it's in ICU, it ain't dead yet, it's in ICU. I hope and pray to God y'all don't know nobody that's in ICU. Check on your families, because disease and affliction is out here, especially if they are a breast cancer patient. They're a hunter. Lord knows that somebody could have been bird hunting or something and had an accident. Listen to your intuition heavily at this time. Spirit, show us what we need to see. Cobwebs. Cobwebs. Proof is in the pudding. Somebody needs to make a romantic gesture. Somebody needs to make the romantic gesture. Somebody's desiring something new in the relationship. Like, either not just a new relationship, but something a little bit more playful, more fun. Right? Something that feel a little bit more like dessert. Even though it's the main course. It's like having dessert for dinner. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're about to get grounded. Let's see. Let's get grounded. Let's see. bring us back to earth, because love and desire, all that fairy tale stuff can have us up in the clouds. Especially little reconciliation, somebody up in the clouds. Let's get grounded. Ain't nothing wrong with being up in the clouds, but what you anchored to. What you anchored to. We got the wise woman. Oh, somebody might have options because we got a look like an eagle and a donkey. Dun, dun, dun. That's what Spirit said. If you're trying to get away from a donkey, a jackass, it is an eagle out there, but you got to all the way separate from the jackass. You can't have the jackass and be trying to catch an eagle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, but you'll be an old woman playing kid games. That's what Spirit said. It's time for somebody to mature. Get a little bit older. Act your age, not your wage. Act your age and not your wage. Hey, Spirit-led cornbread pig. That's something. This is the beginning. The beginning of a strong foundation. The beginning of prosperity, but you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Yep, you gotta pay the cost. That's that part of that letting go. Let's see. The wise woman is well acquainted with her animal spirits, and she has many. Somebody got many options. Okay, I ain't mad at her. Some only stay with her for a little while. Some accompany her all the time. She does not need to seek them out. They seek her out, and she gratefully accepts them and their messages. Okay, I like that. I like that. Attraction energy. Remember, attraction energy. We don't chase them. We replace them. No, I'm just kidding. But you can if you want to. You can either do it again with them, just be patient and pray and keep on praying that they do what they supposed to do, or you can replace them. That's what the wise woman said. Lifelong companions or one-time visitors. The right spiritual tools for the job. Learn from your totem. Learn from your companion. That's what we were saying about remember the compromise, getting to know each other, because it's almost like the first time around, y'all really didn't get to know each other, right? This time, actually get to know each other, learn from each other. Remember, it said learn from your spiritual tools, the right spiritual tools for the right job. If somebody don't have any spiritual tools, that's you, because I asked, what did you need? Remember, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, and spiritual path. So you need to increase your spiritual tools. Increase your spiritual tools. That's what these messages are, right? Increasing your intuition. You can start, solar plex. Solar plexus came out in the outcome. That ram in the bush energy is all about trusting yourself, doing what you know to do, and not doing what you know not to do. Right? Knowing that it's all a test, a trial, the proof is in the pudding. Can you resist temptation? Are you resistant? I feel like to unfaithfulness, lack mentality. Can you resist having those kind of thoughts? Like, Can you block out lack mentality? Lack of love, lack of finances, lack of whatever. Instead of, in the perspective shift is just to be open and honest. It's not that you lack it. Because you ain't got to it yet. Remember, it's worth waiting. It's worth waiting for. A bird in the hand. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. The proof is in the pudding. I like that. Lifelong companions or one-time visitors. Attraction, energy. And when you get it, take time to learn it, to nurture it. I like this. She don't need to seek them out. They come to her. They come to her. Yeah. That's what I was saying about, it's a you energy out there. It's just a lady or a water sign or a earth sign. They so focused and hyper focused on, it could be finances, children. I think it's mostly children, family. Him and somebody else. Hyper focused on everything that they shouldn't be focused on. It's time to focus on a higher power. You gotta get, but you need some tools. You need some tools. One-time visitors. That's crazy. Because the name of this video is Your Next Encounter. Dun, dun, dun. So I want to know if your next encounter is going to be a one-time thing or a lifetime thing. Because I feel like it can go either way. It's pointing towards lifelong. If you can be patient, cut through those things that's causing to disrupt your peace. And it is strong money, strong finances. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. My money, somebody money on their mind. Definitely somebody's in distress about their finances. This candy got in my mouth juicy. There go that left it wet energy. I'm telling you. Anyway, back to the reading. Is it gonna be? I like this. Somebody, I'm telling you, is moving towards that lifelong energy. School energy. Somebody that you either known since school or somebody that's what? In their 40s. 40s or 60s. What schools? What's OGs? You know, we had that conversation on one of these videos. I can't remember. But yeah. Say real one. You got a real one, but then it's something tasteless. So maybe they putting something tasteless behind them. We did get that in the last video. Somebody was changing their taste. Them was changing their taste, okay? Because, look, they so weak because that thing be thinking. That thing be thinking. Ooh, grown and sexy and beautiful with the 6. Life-changing. Okay, communication. Communication coming in. Life-changing communication is coming in. Somebody woke up or waking up from a beautiful nightmare, coming back to themselves. A baller. Wanna be a baller? Ooh, you got new, and new. So we'll pull and see. Let's see. I said we gonna pull and see if they gonna be lifelong. Your next encounter is gonna be lifelong, or it's gonna be a one-time thing. And then we'll break that down. Let's get on track. Let's see, is it one time or is it for a long time? For a good time or a long time? Spirit, show us if it's for a good time or a long time. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Well earned. That's definitely a long freaking time. Wow. Definitely a long freaking time. Somebody getting cut off. But the catch is somebody's cutting off somebody they had love for. Emotions, deep emotions, 10 of Cups. Right? But it's something about communication, a lie. Somebody either got caught in a lie or somebody did something that wasn't up to par. Yeah, somebody's determined to get out of a flimsy bond. Somebody was tangled up in something. Look, we was just talking about the art of releasing with love. That's what somebody is doing. Like somebody is releasing somebody with love. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Let's see. We got a whole bunch of swords out here, a whole bunch of communication, a whole bunch of thoughts. But it led to the truth. So it's communication that's going to lead to the truth. 5 of Swords energy. Or has led to the truth. Yeah. Because somebody in love. 2 of Cups energy. Soulmate energy. Somebody's moving bravely towards a soulmate energy. After successfully winning a battle. It's a relationship battle. Right, romantic. Somebody they was romantically involved in and it got deeper. Remember 10 of Cups, it went way far deeper than they wanted to. It got out of control, basically. Didn't end up in success. And now somebody got a crush. Either you got a crush on somebody, or this hooligan that went out like Willie Lump is really in love with you. Your next encounter tantalizing. I told you I was getting all that wet energy and steamy energy and the black sausage energy and somebody whip appear, dominate. Look, 10 of Pentacles, domination, take control, aggressive, that whip appeal, sweet and savory, tantalizing. After coming on top, learning a painful lesson. Somebody might have got burned. It says burned right here. Remember I said somebody pulled their energy back. They lost respect for somebody. Somebody could have been it said they learned a painful lesson. They pulled their energy back because they was in a tense situation. Like almost it's giving do or die situation. Conflict of they mind and their heart. Like it's almost like they were stretched thin. It stretched them thin. They got hit high. They got hit high and low. They got hit in their heart. They got hit in their mind. They got hit in their sacred. Baby, they got hit. You understand me? Somebody's in distress. They went through a bunch of challenges, but I feel like that's what ignited this person. They remembered the vow, right? They remembered the pledges. They remember who they were, the vows they made to themselves. And that's what they using to ignite this. Your next encounter. Like they don't want to, they learned they listen. And amazing, look, a hooligan want to finish what they started. They want to make it amazing. I like that. A gift on the way. Oh, a rainbow of possibilities. You know what rainbow symbolizes? The ends. The test is over. The trial is over. Remember when God flooded the world? Abolished everything. That's that custard energy. Abolishing everything. Killing everything that went against the divine plan, divine will. They go against this divine union, shutting down everything. A shift in the power. I like that energy. Now that's cool there. So it's for a long time energy. Engagement, a level up. What else you want to know? What else you want to know? Oh, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's stopping them? Strategy, plotting, scheming, other connections. Seven of Swords, energy, relationship. Triggers relationship. Past relationships. Don't know how to be in a relationship. Never been in a relationship. What's stopping this from coming together? What's stopping? Anything else? Look, did I say experience? Oh, underlying energy. Somebody want a little bit more time. They still need to heal. What they healing from? Three of Swords energy. They stop putting in effort. Just because but Spirit said just because they stop putting in effort don't mean that they not still attached. We seen attachment still past issue, right? We seen that. That's why they need a little bit more time. Right. But Spirit said you spin your wheels if you want to and wait, it's on you. But it's reconciliation out here or it's new out here. I said it like this. It's new out here. You had a divine white point. Oh, yeah, the divine white point. Look at that. Higher power. Big brother is watching. Somebody want to keep something private. They say they'll pay the shipping cost. But you got to keep it private. I guess they one of them people that's like, they could be in the public eye. You know, so you can't just be, they can't be with somebody that's just going to be telling all the business. Somebody said they need a little bit more time. They need a little bit more time. So timing problems, trust issues, tangled up. Tangled up. And it flew over them. And in the last reading that we did, the proof is in the pudding. Confirmation rule the nation. They plans backfired. Return to sender. They got with the grave that they dug for you. They ended up following them and they boo. Whoever was on their side and planned this. Whoever they felt like scheming and plotting and joining, got them put in spiritual jail. Got them fighting for their life. Five of Swords energy. Somebody could have literally went to jail. That's what's stopping you is a flimsy bond anyway. That's why somebody got trust issues now. That's why I feel okay, because two feminine energies, one sad and blue. And I feel like one is you. Because in the same position, see these ladies? See these ladies? No, you can't. Okay. See them ladies? See how they both have that man hemmed up? It's just like some time had passed. Y'all once was young and now some time have passed. So y'all look different. Y'all done leveled up, got a little bit more. Oh, okay, I see y'all. From rags to riches type energy. But that just means y'all been going through this same thing for a while. Same thing. Okay? What's stopping you? They still tangled up, flimsy bonds. Seven of Swords. With this sad and blue person over here that's steady trying to get them hung and caught up in parental issues or this baby mama drama, or, it's just sad. Baby mama drama, child issues. Says get a good lawyer, jail issues. What's stopping you is somebody needs to release somebody with love. They do. It said that's what they was doing, but we don't know. It's still out here. About what's stopping you. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. 15, no, Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody definitely do want to move towards calmer waters, though. Somebody definitely do want to heal something. So I feel like they definitely could be doing that. They either go cut them off completely and come back to you, or they go get with them and don't never come back to you, and you don't have to worry about that no more. And it look like that's a blessing either way, because remember, if they coming back, the proof is in the pudding. If they expressing themselves and they are whipped and they are wanting the long term and they can be monogamous and they coming through doing the things, expressing themselves, being more romantic, being more attentive, hey, that's a blessing. So they either gonna come back and heal and be together, right? Y'all gonna grow into engagement, level up the relationship, be engaged with each other. 10 Pentacles energy, legacy energy. Or they ain't gonna never come back again. Break up. Break up. Some of y'all need to break up. Some of y'all caught up in abusive relationships. Cruel, in relationships with cruel people. Vicious people, stoic people. Yeah, it's time to run for the hills for some of y'all. Separate from, it said dysfunctional. That's what they called it in the last reading. Dysfunctional. It won't function. It won't work. It won't work. What's stopping you? Somebody need to be flexible about the engagement. Right? quit trying to force ring, quit trying to force a status. Like you so close to having it all, but being so fixated. Not being flexible on the way that you get it. That's what he said. You're gonna get it. It might just not look like the way that you thought it was gonna look, but justice is in your favor. The angels biting their nails. Like, this is it. This is the time. 10 of Pentacles. Close to having it all. 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior coming back for victory. The Chariot had came out in the energy that 1%ers yesterday on the new moon energy. That's coming around for the victory lap. The final lap. Me and my boo was talking about that. The victory lap. This the last go around. The next 40 years. What we gonna do with them? It's time to recover. Spirit said for a lot of people, they focusing on recovery, recentering, finding peace, separating themselves from negativity, getting help for the depression, separating themselves from people with lack and doubt mentality, separating themselves from flimsy bonds. Letting it come to you, baby. The wise woman, letting it come to you. What's stopping you experience? There's always room for more love. That's that. What I was saying, feeling empty. Separating yourself from lack mentality. Feeling empty, feeling like you don't got it. It was keeping you from getting it. Is you picking up what I'm putting down? Maturity, I told you. Maturity is needed. It's grown people that haven't put down their childish ways. That's what's keeping them, how do I say, that's what's keeping a lot of that's what's keeping a lot of drama in their life, that's keeping them from not being so joyful and playful. Real kind of play. Adult play, not making no fart jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's grown people making fart jokes, thinking them fart jokes is still funny. Like, dude, it wasn't funny when I was a 14-year-old girl. I showed I want to hear it now. I'm a 47-year-old woman. You know. But that's that 2 of Cups energy, the maturity that needs to be had. You know, y'all might be different, but you gotta get to know each other. When you express yourself and what make you comfortable and uncomfortable, if they continue to operate in the energy to make you uncomfortable, well, that's what Spirit said. You know what it is. You know what make your blood boil, and you know what make your booty itch. But Spirit say what's stopping you is experience. Learn something new. Remember, not being flexible. Not being open to new ideas. Not being open to healing. That could be on the you side, because religious factor is something you're doing over and over. Right? Child maturity on the you side, something you're doing over and over since you was a child, or just still that childish thing that you continue to do over and over. You haven't let it go. Maturity is needed. You was born to lead. So you say it's time. This time is worth waiting for. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Okay. Ace of Cups energy. True love and devotion. True love and devotion. I like that. I don't know. It says they need a little bit more time. Tangled up. Somebody might be having surgery or need to have surgery. Leg surgery, knee surgery, any kind of surgery. Surgery is out here. Some people just need to cut away, do a surgery on their mind. Right? Cut away those old things. Actually, under the energy of the waning crescent, you should actually be feeling more enthusiastic, more ambitious to try, more motivated to make it work. Better use that energy as strong energy that you can get these well-earned rewards. Well-earned rewards. Let's see. Okay, that's what's stopping you. Let's see what's keeping you disconnected. What's keeping them disconnected? Oh, y'all got y'all backs turned on each other. Acting self-serving. Somebody's self-serving. Somebody is... And it flew right over this freaking 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords energy. Like everything they doing is for themselves. That's where the disconnect is coming. Instead of building together, right, each other, deepening each other, I feel like somebody is like an energy vampire. They doing it. They're getting all the rewards. They're reaping all the benefits. They keeping somebody in a maze, string, yeah, look, honeymoon oval. Self-serving, 9 of Cups, overindulgence. Honeymoon oval. Disconnected, over drinking, overindulging. Something that could normally be good is not necessarily a bad thing, but too much of anything is a bad thing. Somebody keep doing something. You keep doing something. Religious factors, it says keep at it. What's keeping y'all disconnected? You keeping at it. Keeping at what? What you doing over and over? What they doing something? Somebody keep doing something. I feel like they just keep being in the 7 of Swords energy. Strategizing, plotting, and planning. Keeping somebody tangled up. Somebody on hold. While they out building their life. But we can clarify. Let's break it down. And it flew right over it. Look, out of control. Spinning their wheels. The champion in reverse. No glory. Just no glory. They had all the guts, all the ego, but they ain't getting no glory out of it. Wow. Too many opportunities and made too many ops. Was overly confident about a game they played, turning their back. That's what's keeping you disconnected. But we already knew that. And you know how to change it too. But we'll keep going. Let's pull the true message. Somebody needs to get some fresh air. Get out a little bit. Go have some fun. Know that all is not, it's not all lost. It's not all over. This is just a warning. Even if you're in separation, the spirit is saying, remember, reconciliation flew right out over the flamingo. Somebody's still devoted to you. Somebody still love you. Somebody still consider you as the long-term partner. Your next encounter will be a tantalizing, wet, long-term connection. If you can remain flexible, if you can show maturity. See, and I feel like this message is, yes, you are who you are because you are the one that can actually use this information because you're hearing this information. Right? Ain't no sense in getting to. Remember, the wise woman spirit said, use your spiritual tools, the right spiritual tools for the right job. Well, you're here getting the spiritual tools. So I feel like you have an opportunity to make big changes in the way it's going. But if you don't take heed, right, only 1 to 5 people is going to actually take the information and use it. 75% of the people just go take the information and let it go in one ear and out the other ear and watch the other 1 to 5 people experience it. And this is going to be 25 people, 15 people, 20 people that don't even know what's going on. Okay? Don't even know what's going on. True message. Proof is in the pudding. Spirit said this is to point us forward. Okay? So it's some sweet, long lasting, savory. And you know when something is savory, it do like linger on. Like you can continually taste it. Spirit say it's gonna be like lingering. No, that's right. What's the true message? Look, needing time came up. Remember, be patient. It's worth waiting for. Let people heal. You don't want, if it's somebody from your past, you want them to be able to cut out of this 7 swords, 8 swords, spinning the wheel, self-service, money problems. You want to be able to let them take care of that with no distractions, right? Remember, it's okay to let your partner go and think and not be a distraction, because we're a distraction to our partners, right? We make their blood boil, steam come out the top of their head. They feel, I don't even know, like gushy, like, you know, squishy when they're around us, right? They feel weak. So sometimes the separation is needed, but it's controlled separation, right? Not just out here just because you're not with your partner and you feeling hot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you go up around and hook up with somebody, and then this person is crazy. You ain't know this person is loco. You didn't know that I was loco? Hook up with somebody loco, and now you got a dysfunctional relationship that's coming in between you and your divine partner. So let them handle that, because you don't want that interference this go around, because it's not the first time. Remember, y'all started off one way and y'all literally have aged. Remember, it's been a couple of years. It's been a couple of years that y'all been going through this cycle. You didn't know that I was loco? I did that video before, because my grandmothers are Mexican, and that was that, who was that? I can't even call them now. Shoot. Dang. Oh, no, that wasn't them. I don't know. But that's what the intro was. You didn't know that I was loco? True message. That's so funny. Deal well. Let them handle that. Let them handle that. That's what Spirit said. You go out, get some fresh air. All is not lost. You know what I'm saying? It's just a warning. Because I feel like some of y'all do want to reconcile. Because it flew right over the flamingo. Soulmate. Soulmate you not talking to. Sudden change. I'm telling you, this sudden change, sudden challenges that spark somebody. This the golden seal we was talking about. Right? The gems, the outcome. Rising from the ashes. Renewal and growth. I know this right. That's what's gonna help some of y'all get some fresh air, like help you change your perspective, like somewhere you can think. Yeah, heartbroken. True message. Somebody is heartbroken. I told y'all that y'all not talking. A sudden change shock somebody. Came up in reverse. Sudden change shock somebody. Tower cord. Somebody made a decision, made a choice. I told you somebody cut somebody off. It could have been. No, I think it wasn't violent. It wasn't a violent because it's in reverse. So a situation that could have been escalated, I feel like it was under control. Right? Or somebody might need to, we talked about upping your protection. Maybe they got a divine dime. You know what I'm saying? They might not want to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Somebody. But we got soulmate, partnership, life partner. Intensity. Turmoil. Date. What is this? Sudden change. I don't feel like somebody. I feel like, okay, the way they laying out, the person that was self-serving in Seven of Swords energy, Eight of Swords energy, or having somebody in Eight of Swords energy, the reverse champion, the one with no victory in their dealings, they really hurt. Like, they really feel bad. Right? They really feel bad. This could be your soulmate. So soulmate is out here. Or whoever your soulmate was in this bond with, when they cut them off, they gonna be in like despair, like surprise that this person is no longer interested in them. I feel like though in real and honesty, they not gonna be. I feel like it's really not gonna be shocking because they know what they did. They know what it was. Yeah. Breakup between soulmates. Lost interest, lost respect. Somebody leaving a soulmate, meeting somebody new. Ace of Cups energy. Could be dating online. Could just meet them out at lunch, dinner, probably dinner. There's wine right here. Remember it said, get outside, fresh air. Go and get out and smell the roses. Might run into somebody that you used to know. And this goes spark that long-term relationship. But I feel like It's a shock. It's not a shock that somebody is blocking somebody out. So, like I said, either your soulmate is cutting somebody off, and when they come to you, they go be ready, Freddy. The proof is in the pudding. They'll be sweet. They'll be steamy. They gonna be trying to stuff it in you. Or if they running away from the soulmate partnership, they running away from this contract, you won't ever have to see them or worry about them again, because you'll be starting a new phase. Oh, engagement ring. Either way it go, engagement and engagement, either way it go, somebody's out here getting the ring. Y'all gonna invite me to y'all wedding? Spirit-led, cornbread fed. That's what your next encounter is, leading to a higher level of commitment. Eternity. A long time, not a short time. Under that 222 energy, these over the next couple of days, 3 to 10 days, it's time to put in more effort. Up your protection. This is the task that make or break relationships. Remember, divine unions, the unions that go forward now. Remember in the Great Divide, tying up loose ends. Tying up loose ends. We in the Great Divide. You're either with us or against us. Somebody holding on tight. I love that energy. City of Gems. Somebody have a powerful, like I said, road to Damascus, a powerful wake-up call. 333 energy. They have set this separation, these challenges, this dysfunction, have set some plans into action. Remember, somebody, the monk, core values, it woke somebody up to what they really like. What somebody up around and found out, like, what am I doing? Somebody woke up, realized they was driven by fear or missing out. Like, they ain't been spontaneous. They just kind of been not there. Stagnant, very stagnant. Somebody want to apologize. Somebody want to apologize. Apology is necessary. You can't just go back into something and not talk about it. Like, the apology is the opportunity to clean the slate. Heartbroken. Not shocked. Not talking. Soulmates. The runner. And dates. Okay. Underlying energy. Once upon a midnight dreary. Expressing that it's time to say goodbye. That you want to be independent and free. That you want to make new connections. The golden phoenix. And just when you feeling like you want to be free and make new connections and most friends, somebody gonna be like, I'm ready now. And that's where you come in. Like, Are you going to get your needs and desires met? It's never a right time to say goodbye or something like that. Until spirit say so. Until spirit say so. Two of Swords energy. Remembering your vows, moving when spirit say move. A time to say goodbye. Something is about to end for now. Remember, it's okay to give somebody space. It's about to end for now. If you, I feel like if you give your energy to it now, it will be for nothing. I'm not a snacks. I'm just about to go fix me a taco. Heartbroken. Oh, somebody is heartbroken because the cycle is ending. But uplifting new friends, right? Heartbroken because of a breakup, but all you have to do is be positive because it's uplifting new friends around. Right? It's always somebody around. Lift somebody's spirits up. Uplifting new friends, heartbroken. Get around a new tribe in a new environment. Fresh air, change of scenery. Change of scenery. The knot shock, bats in the bear fry. That's so funny because bats usually is the shock, right? But the knot shock is the change. I feel like it wasn't sudden. It's been a long time coming. 7 energy. Somebody been longing for something new. Somebody been feeling like they missing out on something. It's gotta be better than this. Somebody been thinking about what they really want, what they really desire in their heart, what they really love, what they really have fun doing, who they really have fun with, what really motivates them. That's what I'm saying. It's not shocking. Something that somebody thought was gonna be shocking is not shocking. You can achieve great things. Somebody's overcome the fear. Somebody's overcome a fear of missing out. That is right. What is this? Not talking. Strange companions in stranger places after sadness, happiness, and hope return. 22. The grand is not talking. The grand, the master builder. At least they not talking to strange people in strange places. They not talking to nobody that they think might mean them no good. 2 and 828, that's a 10. Right? They not talking to nobody that could potentially be somebody strange. The minute. They not somebody they think could play a trick on them. Look alike. No, they not talking, texting, calling. They not waiting. I'm looking at this card, right? And the not talking is in reverse. But somebody could still be up under somebody. Look at that. Even though not talking, you got to see it. Even though not talking is talking is in reverse. Let me see. I gotta get this for y'all. I gotta get it. You got to see this. Okay. Even though not talking, even though it's in reverse, them people upright. So it's somebody that could be together with somebody and they just not talking. Like strangers. Complete strangers. Together but opposite. Totally opposite. Challenges. Yeah. They with somebody. Communication is definitely the challenge. Proof is in the pudding. Somebody have a ch- uh it's a challenge for them to express themselves, period. Both of them got their mouth closed. And I feel like that's part of the interest, the bonds, what is built on. Somebody is not talking to somebody because of financial problems, right? They don't want to tell nobody that either they going through financial problems, or somebody just don't want to tell their business like that and trying to keep up appearances. If you with this person and they not talking to you about some money or some kind of progress, then they talking to somebody else about it. Like it's like somebody feel more comfortable talking to strangers than they feel like talking to whoever they in a relationship with. Wow. Not talking, not interested. After sadness, happiness, and hope return. So they'll get over whoever not talking and got somebody hurt, sad, grieving in despair. They'll get over it. They'll get over it. Soulmate energy. Partnership, life partner. Okay, wisdom is light as a feather. New skills, advanced training, and rapid improvements. I like that energy. I said raise the richest energy. Spirit told us, remember, learn. What did the wise woman say? Learn from your partner this time. New skills. Be flexible. And don't be so hard. Like if they trying to teach you something or tell you something, and remember, some of y'all don't have as much as experience as your partner. Look at that. It's a feminine energy, either a lady, a earth sign, or a water sign that don't have as much experience as this air sign, this fire sign. I don't know how to tell if that's a woman or a man bird, but it's definitely a fire sign or an air sign. Spirit said they just have more experience. Like, so when they tell you something, take it light. Don't be so hard like they condemning you to hell or something. Like, be easy on yourself. They're just sharing. That's called sharing. Sharing is caring. When somebody really want to be with you, they want to tell you everything that they know. Two of Cups energy, that sharing energy then came back. Wisdom is light as a feather, divine union. Yeah. See, some it's some partnerships that's been sabotaged because people took that and took a part away from God, didn't use the tools to clean theyself. They resisted. They resisted the game changing advice. Spirit said, don't resist the game changing advice. Learn from them this time. Rapid improvements. This time the red flags, it really is a circus inside. It really is something fun and playful inside. It's like you stumble upon the people that's actually training that's putting on the show, not the people that came to see the show. Remember, we talked about that. It's three type of people in the world. People that's gonna make it happen, people that's gonna watch it happen, and people ain't gonna know what's going on. This connection, y'all gonna learn from each other, and y'all gonna go places that y'all both learn things. And as you go, remember, as they tell the story, they won't be able to tell your story without telling theirs, about how smart and wise the divine connection is. Like, it wouldn't be a story if you don't come together. I like that energy. Now that's some nice energy. 3-3 energy. Money good. Money good. What else? Oh, it's not over. Spirit say it's not over till it's over. Spirit say finish what you started, Lord. Don't get bored with it. Let's see. He must be talking to the runner. The runner is next. The runner. I am not a victim. It is time to become a great leader. Not a victim. It's time to become a great leader. The runner learned that painful lesson. Remember, we talked about that. Will earn reward. They no longer playing the victim. They know they're not the victim. They know that you know, when I say they know that they not the victim, it's giving, they know what they did to you. Right? It's time for them to step up, take the lead, have heart and compassion. We did that video. Can be in the field and still ain't in the field. They know that they ran away and they was the one to cause all the mischief and problems. It's time to become a great leader. Fear of intimacy. It could be something going on why they don't want to get close to you, intimate with you. The Spirit said they being called to open up. They got to open up. They have to let go of the fear and allow this relationship to take place and be strong. Strong and long. I guess they talking about the black sausage under that pudding energy. You ain't know that, huh? Pudding mean black sausage. So, just a high thought. If, you know, the Joker, Harley Quinn, don't she call the Joker pudding? She could be just saying that he a sticky mess, though. She might not be talking about his sausage, because clearly his sausage is not black. She probably just referring to him as being a sticky mess. Anyway, moving on. The runner might have a problem down there. Fear of intimacy. Fear of getting closer. Let's see. Fear of getting closer. But they know it's time to step up. 20. Changing interests, changing whatever they was called they self bound to. Changing partners. Switching sides. You know, on that last you versus them video, we did get that download video. Like, it's just time to step up and do the right thing. Step up. The runner is wanna step up and become a great leader. Take the lead. I ain't mad at them. Storms. They probably went through a lot of storms, some intense. The runner probably went through an intense storm. That's when they realized that when they ran away from you, they wasn't the victim. They realized they was really the problem because somebody probably did a them on them. Mm. The hunter. The hunter got checked. Mm. Imagine that. The hunter got checked. The runner ready to get it together. Let's see about this date. Spirit say get back out there or meet somebody new or set a date to meet with your boo. You will not let fear stop you this time. Somebody is gonna make that call. Yeah, take care of yourself. It's gonna be good. Especially if it's like I said, you run into somebody, like you out and about and you run into somebody that you knew as a child and y'all grown now, or you just knew in the past and y'all done grew mature, both of y'all done matured, then yeah, Spirit said that's gonna be good. Start energy. Pure. And it will lead to some, if you go out with that person, it will lead to some sex. Some stuffing in your muffin. Pudding. So you ain't gonna let Spirit stop you this time. Somebody go accept that call. Post brave flight. A beautiful bond. 2-6. Beautiful bond, beautiful balance, deep emotional. So the next date you go on, it might actually be emotional. It might actually be intense, right? Even if it is somebody new. Because it said your next encounter will be a well-deserved reward. I remember I met a good man one time. I had my husband. Okay, story time. Story time. So my husband was dating this girl that he worked with. He was forming a emotional bond with this girl he worked with. He was still holding on to me, his wife, and talking to her on the side. So he broke up. They left or did all of that or whatever. Then he came back. And I got a job up there where they worked because I wanted to see the proof in the pudding. I needed that evidence. I needed to see that. I needed to see it. You know what I'm saying? I needed to see the truth. And I went up there and I got a job where they worked it. And one day he was mad, like he stopped talking to me. When I did that, that ignited, that was gas on the baby. That might have been when he went up in flames. But I got that job up there and he was still talking to her. So you wasn't mad because I got that job. You was mad because you got caught. But I'm your wife. I ain't even care. I was the sheep. I was the sheep back then. I was submissive. He used to give me all kinds of flowers. I knew he loved me. I knew he loved me out of love. I was submissive to my husband. I wanted my husband because I'm like, who else gonna love me like that? Who go get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go get me cappuccinos? Like, that's rare for somebody to be so thoughtful of you to do that. And so when he cut me off communication, and I seen her walk by and he was walking fast behind her, like walking out of the store, the Walmart. I was in the deli, and I called his name and he kept walking, and I was like, I called his name again. At that point I walked around that counter, approached them. I almost lost my job. I almost took her head. I mean, it was just a situation that like I said, I didn't try to de-escalate it. I escalated it. Well, when I walked back, I was upset. And that man that I had met, I had never seen him. He was like a secret angel, I swear. He worked there, and I had never seen him. I had been working on that job. I don't know how long, but for whatever reason, we had never worked together. So when I walked back in there, he was so compassionate, and he asked me, he was like, "What's up? You okay?" And I was like, "You don't even want to know." And I kept walking. Went through the doors. Went through the doors. And he came behind me and he said, "No, for real. I want to know." He said, "Because my sister be going through stuff and I be trying to tell her all the time. See, we vibe, we tribe. Under that sixth energy, that beautiful new connection, that beautiful new bond, it's going to be a lot of understanding. A lot of love and romance, deep emotions." And I opened up to him. I was vulnerable. And it was on and popping. Like, it was on and popping. We still cool now, but, you know, I was an older woman. And I know that he had things that he had to do in his life. So that's what I'm saying. That's the sweet release. That's the art of release. That's what somebody needs to do in their relationship. Release somebody with love. Like, it just ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Period. It could have been it. But not for what God have for you right now. If you run into somebody like that on a date and they really show you that love and that compassion, remember your next encounter. Seriously, you can be vulnerable. Listen, learn. You might learn some. Lifelong companion. Ace of Cups. Spirit want to know, how dedicated are you? Okay, Three of Pentacles energy. How dedicated are you, even though it might seem to clash? I'm so sorry about that, y'all. But how dedicated are you, even when it seems like it's all going down? And a bunch of stuff probably going down right now. Somebody telling somebody probably to eat their shorts. And I don't mean in a sexual way. This is like Bart Simpson. Like, eat shit. Somebody could be eating something that they don't have no business eating. That's that overindulging in something that's like hallucinogenics or something that alters the state of mind. We got 80s Bay, too many memories, and a Buick. Well, I'm ready to go eat. I'm ready to go eat. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Let's see how you can gain power over this situation. What can you use to recover your next encounter? Shift in power, to shift the power. What can you use to shift the power your next encounter? What can they use to shift? Because, you know, we got to ask the right questions to get the right results. Okay? So what can we use to shift the power in your next encounter. Stay calm. Look, stay calm. That's that, I feel like somebody feeling awkward. Somebody feeling awkward. That's that flamingo energy, like clenching. Somebody literally could be clenching. Or somebody could make somebody so mad. Be aware. But that 11 energy is out here. That's all about moving together. Oh, it's a stranger. Stranger that came out twice. 11 energy. Stranger out here. Yeah, protect your, watch your environment. I'm going to pull before I leave on the hidden enemies. The strangers out here, stay calm. So I asked, how can you shift the power? Yeah, be still. Peace, be still. Remember, peace, be still. Up your protection. Up your protection. It's a rest in the calmness of inner balance, inner knowing, inner support, knowing you deserve it, knowing you got the right tools, knowing you focus on the right task. I like that. Shift the power. Cultivate mental and physical restoration. Cultivate those heart-to-heart conversations, this steamy romance. I know this right. Wrap around. I'm telling you, somebody, it's almost like somebody got somebody. You know how I said somebody was weak? Somebody got somebody wrapped around their fingers, or somebody want to have somebody wrapped around their fingers. Somebody needs to loosen up a little bit, right? Somebody's so guarded because of the past experiences. They need to loosen up a little bit. You got this person, you don't have nothing to worry about. Just rest. Like, if you go pray, don't worry. Let it rest. Yeah, stay calm. Let's pull on the hidden enemies. We got 5 of Wands out here. Physical fights. It's sad. Physical fights. Abusive. But we did get abuse out here. Somebody's with abusive and cruel partners. Brutal. Be aware of you. If you, because, you know, it's been a lot of that going on, right? There's been a lot of that going on. You don't want to be a part of that. You don't want to be a victim. Especially if you're a runner. Things could be intense. Let's see. Hidden enemies. And then I'm going to eat my street tacos since they were so good. Hidden enemies. Aquarius. Libra. Spirits that take the bitter with the sweet. Any fire sign. Strong Leo. Sagittarius. Strong Leo, strong Sagittarius. Could be Aries. Somebody need to rethink something. I just got through saying, if you go pray, don't worry. 5 of Pentacles energy out here again. Remember the flamingo looking at the obstacles instead of not the obstacles. That's a hidden enemy. Looking at the obstacles instead of the power. Needing some playtime. Needing to relax. Hidden enemies. You versus you. Somebody got some work enemies. We got Virgo energy. Hidden enemies. It's not surprising to somebody. Just because they can achieve great things. Right? Somebody's a hidden enemy. It's a work. It's not personal. It's work. said somebody needs some extraordinary patience. Hidden enemies. King authority. Authority figures. King of swords. Hidden enemy. Somebody to try to assert their power over somebody. Dominate somebody at work. King of cups energy. Somebody that use passion. Sex as a weapon. Authority. I did see that essay earlier, so be aware of somebody putting you in an awkward position, especially if they are Taurus or a Scorpio. Wait, is the king of no, king. I think the king is Cancer. So especially if they are Taurus or Cancer. Rethink it. Rethink putting yourself in a isolated situation with them. It's a hidden enemy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hidden enemy. Using a position. Using a position or their status to get something extra. That's like a boss saying, so if you sleep with them, they'll give you a promotion, or somebody sleeping with the boss, thinking that they go get something extraordinary, and they keep getting put out. So your boss is really hidden enemy. They not really thinking. They not. They're not. They say it's just business. Wow. So somebody having a relationship with somebody they work with, or they have authority over a boss situation, teacher student situation, they like, you don't get nothing extra. Like, it's not personal. This is business. This is a giveaway. This is just, for the kicks. You give me butterflies. That's all. Like, we really ain't talking like that. That's to overwhelm somebody. So be aware. That's like crime of passion energy. Hidden enemies, Lord. Hidden enemies. Aries. Somebody in your family. If it's not an Aries, it's just somebody in your family. Somebody that's been in competition with you for a long time. And it could be somebody that constantly come back, like their reconciliation, reforge energy, always trying to make up and then break back, a little honeymoon over, make up and then break kinfolk, right? But I feel like this is somebody that in their family that do that. Cousin, sister, brother, auntie. It could have been somebody you lived together with. It could be somebody you's in a committed relationship with. But I don't necessarily get just that, though. I just feel like more like a family type vibe. Whether you was in a romantic relationship with this person or y'all was just family. Everybody grew up like cousins sleeping on pallets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just because they kinfolk, they want to use that to their advantage. And nah, you can't keep it in your family, dude. They be the main ones. Yeah, tedious commitment. They be the main ones. 6 of energy from a long time. We got Scorpio. What's 7 of Pentacles? Is that Taurus? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Told you somebody they want to redo it. 6, somebody you was in a relationship with, it wasn't all that. It was tedious. It was hard. Took a lot of prayer, a lot of patience. But you was definitely committed. It brought both of y'all pleasure. I feel like these trials, they're supposed to have brought y'all closer. Somebody just wasn't smart about the situation. Somebody had sex with somebody and it just wasn't good. And now they over it. Hidden enemy. So, okay, that's kind of like that one night stand energy that I said, don't you know that I'm loco? Like somebody hooked up with somebody and got close to somebody that was just not a smart decision. It's been tedious ever since. Remember, be calm. Your next encounter with them, they might push your buttons. We say hidden enemies, so it's somebody that you're dealing with that you didn't know. Like, you reconcile with them, reconnected with them. You know, that back and forth energy. You didn't know. So it's like y'all, so they hooked up with somebody and made it hard for y'all commitment. That's why they have to cut them off. Because remember, Spirit said when they come back this time, they can't have these hidden relationships. This on again, off again, alpha, on and off again energy. They can't have it. They can't cause you no worry and stress and real obstacles. Nah. That's why Spirit exposing them. So you know who they is. So you can just cut them off. You don't even have to deal with it. Hidden enemies. Any more hidden enemies? Any more hidden enemies? Somebody thought you would always be their pet. Look, the fighters won though. There's a little more time. Remember, it's wrote in the stars. The fighters already won. You ain't even know it. Your hidden enemies, that's that cut off energy. Somebody cut somebody out behind your back. Somebody that was trying to oppress you or something that was trying to keep you down. It's already been handled. Now I feel like the little bit more time that's needed is for healing. Somebody thought they had some more time to do something to you. Sagittarius energy. Nope. They don't. Look, the victory. And everybody go know it's social. It's going to be public. Okay? Victory is mine. I like that. Victory is mine. Okay. Something new on the horizon. Spirit said, make it yours. Okay. Ooh, that's that Two of Cups confirmation. Rule the nation. Spirit said, make it yours. Make it yours. Make it yours. Make it yours. Whirlwind, fast action, romance. Somebody killing time, somebody climbing out of a hole, leaving distractions behind. Somebody's on the pursuit of happiness. They finally got the clarity, or they finally got control of their thoughts, control of their words. They realize how hurtful that their words was. They realize how hurtful that their actions was. They realize how being focused on everything else, how hurtful that was. I know that's right. They missing you. They missing you. Somebody missing somebody. Hidden motives. They itching for a scratch, didn't I tell you? What time is it? Because I said I was going to pull a Freaky Friday card at 12. Yeah, it's 12:15. They missing you. They itching for a scratch. They want to get back to peaceful times when everything was good and their mind was clear. when they was in Two of Wands energy, looking towards a bright future, not into a Swords energy, cut off from the very person that they love the most. They got tired of putting up with their petty games and decided to demand respect and change the scenery. I know that's right. But all that being said, somebody said we's not over. We not over. It's your for a scratch. So I'm gonna pull a Freaky Friday card. And I'm supposed to go eat. It's 12:15. Nine of Pentacles energy. The Golden Seal. Discipline by sunrise. Somebody might be tied down by sunrise. I don't know. Somebody might just get the knowledge, the intuition. Somebody might just tap in to their inner guidance, inner light. I know that's right. Reliable. A lucky break. Somebody might tap into. Somebody might catch a lucky break. Wow, that's that energy, the proof in the pudding. Are you able to withstand these challenges? You willing to get through this test? Can y'all get through this test? One more, yes. It is another test. One more, yes, y'all have been going through this. But remember, this the last stand. Custard, we talking about pudding. Custard, the last stand. It's been a brutal. It was brutal. 10 swords, 3 swords, 9 wands energy. It was hard, but this the last stand. Freaky Friday. Tell us more on this Freaky Friday. The proof is in the pudding. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Yep. Joy comes in the morning. Joy comes in the morning for somebody. I don't know what morning. Just keep living. The Hangman. Somebody's definitely seeing a new perspective on something. I told you somebody gonna have somebody tied down or tied up. Victory. They gonna make it public. Freaky Friday. Somebody might want to do something in public. Exhibitionist. Behind the house, backyard. 6 of Cups. Reconciliation. Y'all ain't supposed to be looking no way. Y'all ain't supposed to see what they doing no way. It's private. It's private. 6 of Cups. Reconciliation. This time you're going to have to move together, though. One mind, one sound, one band. Yeah, somebody letting go of an abusive partner. 10 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles. Somebody catching a lucky break. Hangman. Renewal. Judgment. The Emperor and Temperance. Okay. Catching a lucky break. Whoever this is, they can control themselves. They can dominate. We got dominate out here. Well, we did get that domination too. And in this Hangman card, he is wearing a mask and he tied up and bound. Okay, so you might be into that. I ain't nothing wrong with it. But just dominate whoever. This Hangman, somebody got a new perspective. Gotta be able to dominate. Temperance. Be patient when things get... I feel like when things get hard, I'm getting like some things just need to be bridged together. Like right now, some things are still cloudy. That's why Spirit is saying, remember, have patience. Even if you're in separation, Judgment is out here. Renewal is out here. Sex on the beach is out here. Might like a drink. Sex on the beach is out here. Somebody might like to wrestle with they partner, like they wrestling moves, like pin them down and be like 1, 2, 3. You know, that playful back and forth look. Playful back and forth 3-on-1s. That's game changing. If you don't add that playfulness, right? Get that new perspective. That change of mindset. Change of mindset. 333 attract. It makes you more attractive is what I'm hearing. 6 of Wands. Oh. 6 of Wands. We got the Fool card. Aries. Somebody could be probably poly into threesomes. Exhibitionists, like I said, they don't mind. They might be openly sexual. Somebody could be trying to figure out if somebody is on the DL like the opposite sex. The masculine says the feminine like the same. So they know it. So somebody knows that the person that they're with likes the same sex. It could be another lady, or if it's a masculine, it's a earth sign or a water sign. But they know it. They not no fool. 6 of Wands, everybody know it. I don't know, did you know it? Because everybody else know it. Look, rainbow. I don't know if you knew it, but everybody else knew it. Ace of Wands. 2 of Wands, 3 Wands. This is game changing. Like finding out that somebody's into the same sex on a masculine level, because the Ace of Wands is the male phallic, and the 2 of Wands, 2 Wands together. That's game changing, but in a good way. It could be a chick with a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he got his face planted in between her legs. But if we talking about rainbows and multiple wands, that's not a wand that he's sucking on. So it's almost like somebody partner is on the DL and it's like, I guess they thought they was hiding it, but they partner know about it. Or somebody is definitely down with it. Right? Just where those heart-to-heart conversations, you'll be surprised what people are down with if you could just be open and honest, right? Give people free will, though, to choose the course that they want. I think that's what it's all about, the Fool card. 6 of Wands, you should be able to do anything. If you have to hide and do stuff, is that really what you should be doing? Ethanol. Facts. The impression. Somebody just somebody just trying to keep up impressions. Nah, that ain't how you do it, boo-boo. Because God always watching. 5 of Swords. You can't beat God. You can't outmaneuver God, outthink God. You ain't protected when we talking about the divine. Look, the Chariot. Somebody go both ways. Somebody go both ways. She wearing a dildo, a strap. She wearing a strap on, and she hitting this man from the back. So somebody's definitely a chick with a dick, or this man just like ain't no sex on himself with his woman, but that don't make him gay. They just make him feel like he in heaven. So I don't know. But have these conversations with your partner, so I don't have to have these conversations with y'all, because it makes me uncomfortable. Let's get back to the thing. Freaky Friday for the reconciliation. 6 of Cups. Reconciliation. Six of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Not wasting no more time. Somebody don't want to waste no more time. Ten of Pentacles. Confirmation, rule the nation. Somebody don't want to waste no more time. Somebody don't want to hide no more. I told you they want to be out in the backyard, under the trees, by the beach. It's a couple that I don't know if y'all just don't have nowhere to stay, or if somebody is cheating on somebody, or y'all just really that adventurous. Because there's some adventurous lovers out here, you know. There's some people that once you get that feeling, you just get that feeling. There's some spontaneous lovers out here. Or Spirit is calling somebody to be more spontaneous, right? Take more control. I said take more control of the situation, but to finish the thought is being more spontaneous, right? By being more spontaneous, by being more open to do new things, by being more flexible. Yeah, that's right. Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday. Divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel have been set into motion. We're in the Great Divide. It might be a switch up in partners or a reconciliation in partners. I don't know what's going on. You have to tell me. I done got hungry. All I know is they missing you. It's going to be a real freaky, well-earned reunion coming up. Till next time. Namaste.